once again, on behalf of management of Upper Battalion, I welcome you all to 2012 workshop. And since we have limited time, I'm going to spend 10 minutes with you. And the 10 minutes I'm going to spend, for some of you that have not had this kind of talk, is going to change your perception of computing completely. You may, at times, you may have to laugh at yourself for what you have been doing wrong. And then, for what we are going to share with you and the things you are going to be doing in your various offices and locations, this is going to be of use to you. Because there is no point in having equipment and having resources, and then somebody will now perpetrate fraud on your behalf. It's you that we have to pay for it. To avoid things like that, we are going to share some things with each other in the next 9.5 minutes. So please move on to page 7. Pages 7 and 8 is where we are going to discuss. Are we all there? Okay, Judy. Okay. Sorry about that. The manual you have is different, but what we are going to share, we have it on the screen all the time, and some of them I will give you. The ones that you need to jot down, hopefully we have writing materials. You may need to jot some things down, because it's going to be very useful at your various locations. So the topic we are going to share with each other is protecting your EPABS Manager Windows desktop, useful with security awareness team. First of all, let me just define what you mean by security awareness. Or when you say you are security aware, what does that mean? Being security aware means that you understand that there is a potential or the possibility or the chance for somebody or some group of people to mistakenly or intentionally, maliciously steal, damage or tamper with your data that you have in your computer system or in all this equipment. Once you understand that that potential is there, that somebody can perpetrate fraud on your behalf, then you are security aware. In a nutshell, that's what security awareness is. So how are we now going to be able to avoid this on our computer systems, on these equipment that we have? How are we going to avoid this? Given the time we are going to share some few tips that will help us prevent that. So the first thing I would like us to talk about on that is the physical security aspect of it. You can talk about physical security, desktop security, email security, blah, blah, blah. But remember the topic we said we want to share, Windows desktop, we want to protect our Windows desktop. But before we jump into that, there is a key aspect that is very important that I want us to talk about. That's the physical security. And the physical security, as I always say, to me is the most important of all security. The reason is this: if you allow unauthorized access or physical access to your computer system or this equipment or even your phones, then there is no longer security. Why is there no security? Because once you allow anybody or a trained person, for example, to have access to your phones or your computer system, then anything you put there to safeguard it can be changed. Your password can be changed. I can give you a very good example, like the laptop we have here. If you allow me the chance to stay with this laptop for 5 minutes, I can get out your password. And there are people that can do that far, far better than me. So what I'm trying to say is that, yes, even your phones, the pin you put in your phones, if you allow access to it, I can change the pin, I can get your pins. And there are people that are also very, very good in that. So, ATM, we talk something about that later. but it's not impossible. We are going to say something about it here. So what I'm just trying to emphasize is this: you must prevent unauthorized access to your systems, to your computer systems, to this equipment, to your phones. That's just what I'm trying to emphasize. So that's why physical security is very, very important. So when you are going home at night, you ensure that you lock the door,